That's the sound of a big deal. At Wayfair, that sound happens a lot. Dream sofa for half the price? Big deal. New dining table you've been eyeing for months? Big deal. Finally picking up those last few pieces and finishing that bedroom? Now that's a really big deal. Whatever your home needs, Wayfair has the selection, the savings, and over millions of 5-star reviews to back it up. Shop Wayfair.com today before someone else snags your big deal.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Why should you give 100% to every role you partake in? Stay tuned and find out.
Welcome.
Okay, here's the question.
Serious?
How are we dark horses? You know, the ones everyone is betting against, the ones they don't expect to win, place, or even show on the track, and they'll even laugh on us when we talk about trying. How do we show the world our greatness and triumph?
Come on.
Well, that's the question, and this podcast will give you the answers.
Let's go.
This is The Dark Horse Entrepreneur. My name is Tracy Brinkman.
And push it up.
Well, hello, my Dark Horse friends and family. Welcome back to your daily dose of Change My Life in 15 minutes or less. I'm your Dark Horse host, Tracy Brinkman, and you, infinitely more importantly, you are a driven entrepreneur, and you're here because you're ready to start, restart, kickstart, or just start leveling up some great marketing, personal, or business tips and results in order to build that beautiful business of yours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. And that's why I'm here hitting you with another daily success episode on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur as we dive deep into success with actionable advice, tips, and steps designed to help you level up your game, because as we already know, there's no shortcut when it comes to success except for taking those little steps every single day toward your goal. You know, if I think about it, before I was the manager of Coca-Cola Fountain North America's warehouse and inventory control, or before I was the director of inventory and planning at Frontgate, I was a parts expediter. Yeah. I was the guy that made sure the parts were on the vans that drove around North America and serviced Coca-Cola fountain accounts. And then I was a logistics coordinator. Then I was a logistics analyst. Then I was a purchasing agent. Heck, I was even a warehouse worker for some time, as you've heard me tell in my story. I was that guy you probably remember seeing somewhere in the halls of the office or from behind a warehouse window, but you couldn't quite remember where you saw me, right? I was that insignificant someone that you passed by once, maybe twice. But if you needed your marketing materials, or if you wanted that $500 bar stool to arrive at your house on time, well, then that might have been a different story. I've heard it said I've heard some say that there is zero glory in any operation if you are not the star. You know, the star employee, or the employee that's on the rise, or that leader of the team, or the director of the department, you know, the president of the company, or so on. So many crave that recognition and that stardom in their business or in their industry that people have turned that very craving into a business of itself, kind of making it a commodity. But I think folks like you that are taking the time to go out there and consume content like this, you know, who want to grow themselves, you know the value of every role. So if you take on your role, whatever it is, no matter how small or how big the role that you currently have, if you take it on and you own it with all your heart and you make it yours, and you'll touch so many in a way that you will be remembered. Now, you might not be remembered as a star, perhaps just as that guy or that gal that went above and beyond and helped someone in their time of need. And that need could be just, again, getting that $500 bar stool to their home, right? That's an important need to that person. You know, they were in need of something. And it could be that, fellow peer that just needed a report. It needed that small bit of information, or that small pat on the back, or that small whack upside the head. All these little somethings, yeah, they add up to something special. Now, I get it, right? Everyone wants to be a star, or, well, a lot of people. You may be one. You're like, I don't want to be a star. I get it, but most people they want to be a star or an expert or even a guru, and so often they want to be that expert star or guru so much that they often forget to take ownership in these so-called little roles that they're serving in today. But you're not going to let that be you, are you? No. No. You're going to be the very spirit of the star that you are destined to be, that you're setting out to be, that you have a goal to be. That, my friend, is going to lead you not only to excellence in whatever endeavors you're taking on today, but moreover, into a deeper and more meaningful execution and leadership of the very task that you're charged with right now. And whether that task be directing a multi-million-dollar budget or just getting the kids to school on time, or I don't know, launching your new product or coaching a client that you've had forever, you will be a star to each and every person you touch. Now, I can honestly say I've learned this lesson through the good old school of hard knocks. Perhaps you have too. Someone isn't always going to be there to hold your hand, pat your shoulder, pat your butt, boost you up. Don't be that person standing there after a task is done, waiting for that gold star or that attaboy or that, belly rub, whatever. Usually, ladies and gentlemen, it's not forthcoming. Sorry, that's just the facts. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I try to be positive, but I want to be positively real right here. Stars, real stars. I'm talking about the ones that are stars on the inside, whether they've made that star on Hollywood Walk of Fame or up in lights yet. Stars at any level, in any role, big or small. They suck it up when it sucks. It's just how it is. You want a winning formula for success? Yeah? Of course you do. Well, here it is. The more you do what you want to get good at, the better you're going to get at doing it. All right? Let me give you a bonus tip. If you focus on getting better at it, I'm talking about not just getting it done, not by griping and moaning about it every step of the dang way like some people you listen to do. If you focus on getting better at it, stronger, faster, more accurate, then you're going to get better at it even faster. That is probably, if you cut away all the brass tacks, all the books, when you read them all, that's the core essence of every single one of them. If it's something you're truly passionate about getting good at it, then do it even more. Do it all the time. Do it for free. Do it for money. Yeah, even if the money's not good. Do it when no one's looking. That way you'll be better at when they are looking. And do it when everyone is looking. But do it the best you can. And you'll be surprised with the rewards of this type of attitude and that work ethic that will come along with it. See how quickly it can take you through that home stretch. Heck, if you're anything like me, and I think you are when it comes to this, if you're anything like me, you'll be successful at it all the time, even when no one knows who you are. All right, let me drop a couple of extra tips here for being successful at your own role, whatever it might be. Number one, focus, focus, focus. Stay focused on your heart, your goals, your dreams, your desires, your life, your business. Focus on that and all the distractions and those flash in the pans and those shiny objects, the latest trend. Yeah, they'll be like little tiny signs on the road zipping past you as you're racing towards your success. Number two, do what you do best. How are you using your talents? Are you using them to your advantage? Do you know how to sell? Are you the best around you at selling? Well, then sell. Hire someone else to do all that other noise. If you're not great at marketing, don't be a marketer. If you're not a graphics artist, don't be the graphics artist in your business if you're the greatest salesman. You need to maximize your time by concentrating your efforts in the place where your talents lie. That's where you're going to get the greatest return. And I think the last one I want to leave you with is, in the game of life, you just got to keep playing. Look, you're not going to win them all, So when you're deflated, okay, you took a loss. I get it. Pause. Review where things went off track. Learn from that new wisdom and run a better race than your next go round. There it is. Look, here's the thing. There are no small roles. I think there's only small people in any given role. And I know you are not a small person. And why do I know that? Because you're here 10 minutes in, still listening as you're trying to grow yourself to become the person that reaches the goal you're striving for. All right. So tomorrow we're going to chat about, selling and then selling and selling. In the meantime, make sure you're going down there, right? And hit that subscribe button so you can continue to get these daily tips and business and success tips. Give us a 5-star rating. Drop us a review. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to hear more of. And if you'd like to get to know me and a number of other driven entrepreneurs, head on over to the Facebook. Go to facebook.com. Put Dark Horse Tribe in the search bar, and we should be right there on the top. Come on in there. Hang out with us. Share some ideas and thoughts and tidbits. If for some reason you can't find it that way, go to your favorite web browser and type in darkhorseschooling.com/darkhorsetribe, and that should take you right there. Heck, I'll even leave a clickable link down in the show notes for you. And I look forward to seeing and meeting and engaging with you in the group. All right, get out there, run your race, get your results, and let me hear about them. Email me, tell me in the Facebook group. And until then, I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action. Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.